Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2 Part 94. In the previous video, we almost finished our talking adventures. We only have Roer and Trista left. We did about half of Roer last time. And we also got a monster to fight, and then it's on to fighting the Magic Knight, which definitely excited for. It's like the first time I've been excited for a fight in this game in like a long time. Like last time was like maybe when we started doing the cryptids, but then all the cryptid fights basically ended up being jokes, which was a little disappointing. So I'm looking forward to the Magic Knight man. My apartment's finally started looking healthy again. Weapons for individual use are selling particularly well, what with the concerns over the war and the tough monsters around. You think about the sales coming from people being scared, they're a little harder to be happy about. Oh well, money's money, am I right? My department's finally doing kind of decently again, but it's kind of hard to be happy about why. Still, this group got its start as a weapons manufacturing workshop, so I suppose there was an inevitability that we would do well during times of war. I know Calvary was up to its eyes in economic problems, but I hear there's been even suspicious activity over there lately. They're not thinking of invading Crossbill, are they? They wouldn't, right? You know, it's even harder to predict what will happen on the world stage now than ever before. I wish this war would end. The RF group's working on getting exports going again, but if Crossbill gets invaded, there's no point. I wish this war would hurry up and end itself so we can start piecing things back together again. Oh man, sure would suck if Crossbill were to be invaded. If only there was anything Erebony could do to make that not happen. Everyone seems so concerned with the upcoming battle. I can understand why, but I don't think there's any point in getting all worked up about it. My ancestors lived in times just as tumultuous as these, and they made it through alright in the end. We remain calm, so will we. Self-defense weapons are selling almost as fast as I get them in. Signs of the times, I suppose. The demand gets even worse whenever another word of battle reaches us, too. Be careful out there. You never know what kind of trouble a lot of armed, nervous people can get up to. Self-defense weapons are selling as... Dang old, I'm saying the same thing. So the upgraded staves, they give 30 arts, 5 crit, and extra strength. That gives 20 arts, so you're spending like 10k for 10 arts. And more damage during burst and rush. It just don't seem like a good deal to me, man. Just don't seem like a good deal to me. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, we went to the hotel. Let's go hit up the Institute. We're currently preparing for the worst. All lectures will be canceled in the event of an emergency. The best thing for all of us would be for the war to come to an end soon. But we can't assume that will happen. It's better to be prepared for the worst. President Schmidt is still over in Trista? What is he thinking? You think he'd be trying to come back here for the train stopped? Wish he'd have given a thought to how much more difficult it is for us to do our jobs without him, but no. I can't listen to what other people have to say for once. I care about anyone but himself. Sometimes I think he completely forgets he's this institute's president. Things are even more of a pain than usual with him here because of the war, and he's out doing whatever he likes. It makes me so mad. I'm gonna beat his ass when he comes back. Gonna give him another swirly just like back in school. The institute is currently preparing for potential emergencies. You gotta be careful out there, alright? Harves and Grego have great talent when it comes to research. President Schmidt won't order just anyone to help him, but he's forced them to help him out before. It's a shame they don't apply themselves more to their work, though. They always seem to be messing around, doing whatever it takes their fancy instead. So they're the president. I hope Harves and Grego can graduate. It's hard to tell if they're geniuses or just plain stupid sometimes. I forgot how short on credits I was. Now I've got to do a proof of concept. There's no way I'm getting this done in time. My only hope's making it about the remote-controlled cars again. Harves, this is the 3rd time you've shown off your remote-controlled car this week? I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to pull an all-nighter tonight for sure. Oh yeah, you guys are taking part in the same operation soon, or some operation soon, right? Are you, gonna be okay? Well, just don't give up, got it? Good luck. Give it all you got. I'll be giving it all I've got to this report in the meantime. Now I've got to do a proof of concept. My cars. According to Ard's intel, the 3rd and 4th Armed Divisions intend to set themselves up 40 slag away from the capital. Meanwhile, the armies of General Le Guin and Brigadier General Barty are still getting ready to try and repel them. It's going to be a tough battle indeed, fought between the very finest on both sides. Even as far away as we are, we'll need to make sure we're prepared for any possibility, however remote. I mean, I guess. I mean, I really don't think you do, because, like, even assuming, right, like, say the nobles do win the Battle of Heimdall, and then they, like, want to move in and, like, recapture Roer, they wouldn't do that, like, the same day. They just fought a big battle. Well, fine then, how about this? I suppose it's a fair offer, very well. I'm very impressed by how long you persisted in trying to drive me down. Well, I'm not a businessman for nothing. He's not a businessman, he's a businessman? Business has been too busy for me to put any real thought into it, but I'm a little concerned about the situation in Heimdall. Well, I suppose there's nothing I can do, anyway. I'll just have to keep my ear to the ground and see how it all goes. Some days I think to myself, damn, I'm a hell of a businessman. Today's one of those days. Now that I pulled this off, I aim to even higher and land an even bigger deal next time. I want a fucking tank, dude. See me rolling down the streets of Roer with my dang tank. Like, ah, there's old man. I don't know his name, dude. Old man Dalton. Rolling around this tank again. He keeps saying, I'm the one and only Brigadier General Bartius. What is it actually Dalton that I subconsciously remember that? I was actually somewhat close. I got one letter right. I got the first letter right, which is the most important one. Like, getting the first letter right is actually the equivalent of, like, 80% of the name, even if every other letter is wrong. Never fear, the most expensive configuration has the finest bullet and explosive proofing money can buy. I'd say times being what they are, these two features are more essential than ever before, wouldn't you? You never know when you might be trying to escape from a city and brainwashed soldiers are chasing after you in armored cars and shooting rockets at you. Happens all the time, I swear. That's why you need this car. You make an excellent point. Very well then, I'll take one. Never fear. That guy says never fear, and then he's like, here's a scenario where you need to be explosive proof. I feel like that kind of creeped me out. If I was in a situation where I thought I might be hit with a rocket, I'd be fucking terrified, man. I managed to secure 6 production lines for us. Not only that, but the chairman arranged some new equipment for us too. We'll be manufacturing 3 times as fast now. Wow, you're so good at helping people, you should try being a bracer. It's nothing really, wait. Don't take your superior to change careers like that. You get to work, instead of nipping at our heels. Sir, plus I'm allergic to cats, I could never be a bracer. Hold on a minute, aren't you the students from Thor's? It's good to see you, I hear Mint's with you, and she's taking part in some sort of operation? Well, word to the wise, she's a little on the careless side, her heart's in the right place though. She's so determined to help people that I can't really bring myself to try and stop her. So just consider this an advance apology for the trouble she's going to cause, and a request for you to look after her. Don't worry, man. I was looking really close, but thanks to the chief, we might be making our deadline after all. Time to show everyone what a little department can do. The little department that could. The Rhineford group is in the midst of conferring over what to do in the light of the battle in Heimdall. We have done too much to reorganize the group to let this return us to square one. I suppose it's a small comfort that the battle's taking place so far away. But having learned from our past mistakes, we made an emergency manual just in case. We will weather this storm. I'm sorry, I'm afraid the chairman's out at the moment. She had an awful lot to attend to as of late. Well, that's fine. I can't imagine we'd have a particularly pleasant conversation if she were here. If I may, I think she has her own way of showing her concern for you. Yeah, by being a not nice lady all the time. In fact, she left a message for you. It reads, make sure you see your things through to the end. Yeah, you could just say, good luck. Call me an optimist, but I say the fact that she left a message at all shows she cares. Shut up. With so many people supporting us, there's no way we can afford to fail. I mean, you could have just said, like, literally good luck and still remain, like, aloof. But also shown, like, a modicum of concern. Sure, we are a massive imperial industrial group, but that doesn't mean we rule this region. Marcus Ragnar does. There's something this ordeal has been a painful reminder of, and something we'll have to keep in mind from now on. After all, you never know if something like that could happen again. If it does, though, we'll be prepared for it. You Thor students are helping to liberate the capital, aren't you? That means Lady Angelica will be fighting alongside you. I bet she'll look amazing in the heat of battle, too. I hope she gets those Alliance guys good. We'll cheer so loud they'll hear us from all the way in Heimdall. Hush. Hush. Be gone. Good day to you. We'll be holding a very special service to pray for peace very soon. We shall offer up our prayers to the goddess that she might wipe away the sadness that hangs over our world. You are, of course, more than welcome to join us. Oh, you have important stuff to do? Are you sure? I mean, you could probably stay for 3-4 hour service. You've got plenty of time, right? We're due for a visit from him today, I believe. These times we live in may be chaotic, but that's all the more reason we of the church must fulfill our sacred duty to the people. A visit from him? I mean, do they just mean the Marquis? Like, is he showing up? I don't know. I'm hard to believe the war's final battle is at hand. It wasn't that long ago that I was last in the area conducting mass either. I can only pray that no more tragedies like the one in Celtic befall this nation. No, I shouldn't dwell on the negative. I'm a sister of the church. I need to put my faith in the goddess and strive to convey her mercies to all. Freight trains carrying the 3rd Armored Division and their tanks just passed through Roer. Seems it's almost time for this war to come to an end. All that's left is to wait and see which side will come out on top. History is written by the victors. Whoever wins this battle will claim that their cause was truly just. I look forward to seeing which side that will be. I'm still stunned by how completely the Imperial Army managed to turn this war around. Still, I can hardly imagine Rufus Alberea is willing to take this line down. I can hardly wait to see what trump card he has most assuredly has up his sleeve. Just when I thought things are settling down around here, everyone's all worked up about another battle. Technology just to make people's lives better, but it always ends up bringing them more misery like this. I was always convinced that developing new technology was a wonderful thing. Now I'm not so sure. Mystery Food X. Both Min and look at that sink, dude. Both Min and Makarov are on board the crate just now, correct? I doubt either of them realize what that means, though. They probably just think they're on vacation or something. I want you to think of how much I worry about them once in a while. Try and stop them from getting themselves into trouble, please. You only have to save them from themselves, though, with how hopelessly careless and clumsy they both are. Man, this sink do be spitting. I wish they would realize how worried some of us are about them and start acting a little more responsibly. I'd hop aboard and keep an eye on them myself, but there's never any break in a housewife's duties. So try and act as my emissary and keep them out of trouble if you can. Who do I want to win? Easy, gotta be the Imperial Army. I mean, putting aside what the Noble Alliance did at the mine, they worked with actual terrorists. But what really pushed me over the edge was the fact that they kidnapped Princess Alphen. They got no damn right to protect His Majesty. Yes, the Noble Alliance used their power for their own selfish goals. They've been nothing but cowards since the war began, and they won't change now. No way I'd ever support them. As miserable as this war makes me, I sometimes wonder if we Erebonians even have a right to complain about it. Think about it, we're a country that's grown by, oh my god, the only sensible Erebonian in the entire country? We're a country that's grown by annexing countless other neighboring regions. How many people has this nation put through exactly what we're dealing with now? Maybe that's exactly what this war is all about. Open our eyes to that. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to be like a moment of reawakening, and then Erebonia, when the war is settled, is going to be like, let's never invade an independent country ever again. The end. Yep. Totally what ends up happening, right, guys? Even with the way things are, I wonder if we have the right to complain. Perhaps this is only happening to make us realize the suffering this nation has brought upon others. Almina's always been a very kind person. It looks like something's weighing on her mind these days, though. All I can do is support and protect her. That's my duty as her knight. Aye, weirdo. Well, Berg's excellent report gets an A. Something feels off about sitting here grading reports when there's a massive battle about to take place in Heimdall. Not as though I can help or anything, it just feels strange. I just hope casualties are kept to a minimum. I'm concerned about the battle over in Heimdall, but it's not as though I can do anything to stop it. For now I should focus on doing right by my students. No matter what happens, I will always be there to support and protect Almina. That's the life I've chosen. Okay. Whatever you say, dude. Take me back to the mountain. Wait, did we go to the airport? I can't remember. I think we did? Maybe? Capital's the center of the country's railway network, and that stops wave goodbye to shipping our stuff anywhere. I hope this battle doesn't end up taking too long. Was that in Breahard or was that here? Yeah, it was a Breahard where we talked to the kid. The Ragnar family told us to make sure the airport was prepared for any emergencies. A reasonable request, really. We're far... Oh, I never talked to Eustace's mansion. And, well, I mean, you don't really talk to the mansion, but you know what I mean. Back in Breahard, we need to do that as well. We're far away from Heimdall. You never know whether or not we'll be affected. Preparing for the worst only makes you more nervous. Still, someone's got to do it, and I guess it's me. All flights to and from the capital are canceled due to the impending battle. And it's also put our flights elsewhere onto regular schedules. Explaining this to every single customer I see is truly a suffering. Also, there's the Imperial Chronicle, which I just remembered. So there's actually quite a bit left to do. We might not be able to finish everything I want to do before the end of this video, but next video is definitely Magic Knight time. As the final checks finished up, I've given her main systems a thorough tune-up too, so she should be purring like a kitten. They told me there was a chance she might end up having to take someone off from the air while you're aboard. If that happens, she'll be able to handle herself just fine. Good luck. Look forward to seeing you back here. Now, which path am I looking for? It's just up here, right?
Let's get going. Yeah.
We'll see the dot eventually. For our monster. At least, are you set up at all? Alright, fine. We'll use you for a little bit. Really? That doesn't fit on fire? That's kind of surprising.
Yeah!
I kind of assumed, you know, because it's like CP based, and most of your CP moves are fire based. I would kind of expect the super CP spell to... Is that a dang... That's the freaking robot's back, dude! I remember you.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Here I go. Marcus. Yeah!
Bro, do we just die?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Here I go. Blessing of the moon.
Sweet.
Man, just me.
No problem.
You're lucky Elliot's a gangster, man.
Here, thanks. Right.
Just be happy. Elliot is a straight G.
Let's go. Here, thanks. Try this.
Thanks.
Of course.
Elisa, get slightly closer! Oh, wait, this is on Reen. So you could move, like, right... Just, like, move slightly over?
Burn to ash. Fall!
Now!
By God, he made it Miss Elliot.
I need to turn this around.
So you're still annoying as fuck.
Right.
I believe in the Elster. Elliot, why would you do this to me? Honestly, you're ulting. Can you cast anything in time? Bro, Elliot! Why you gotta do this to me, man? Also, stop breaking my links. I mean, you did die, so that's... The breaking links on dying, I kind of can accept. It's a little annoying, but it's like, okay, I get why it happens.
Keep it up, everyone. Right.
Breaking links after you retry is truly asinine, though.
go.
Here I go.
Honestly, do we just... I think we do.
Here goes. Overdrive. Ah! Here I go.
Spirit Unification. Yeah. I think you arc slash here, so you stay in position.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Okay.
He just does so much
this.
damage.
Thank you
Here
very
I go.
much.
I was really hoping you'd be able to Arcane Gale at least once.
Now! Elliot, back me up!
Okay.
No, you don't!
Okay, that gives us a good, a breather.
Of course.
Bro, Elisa, you've got to get closer. I mean, you're all sped up for now.
My turn! Bam! Ha!
Okay.
Okay, the impede actually... Elisa, why are you so slow?
Try this.
I can do this.
Like, seriously, quit being the slowest person alive. What happened to my spell, by the way?
Blessing of the moon.
You okay?
Thanks!
Right.
Hang in there. Thank you very much.
Like, you're already almost... God, Elisa is just so bad.
Sorry, would you mind? All right, let's get this started. I'm bringing the... It's my turn.
What are you even doing? I don't know, you're towards a small AoE. Yeah, so you have to become
Sorry for the
Fee.
trouble. Will do. Eliminating targets.
Okay.
You can't, like, a 2 delay is too long. That is truly comical. I just seem like to give like a nugget of CP. Okay, like a slightly more than a nugget of CP. I really don't want to use a melee stew.
Ooh, freak boom.
No, you don't! Here I go!
Bro, why is this man so fucking strong?
Burn to a fall! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up. Okay.
Like, he is just taking no damage. Like, why can Elliot only ever instant heal after, when we don't need to?
Arcus activate.
Thanks!
Okay. Thanks. Eliminating targets. Okay.
You got no CP. Well, Marine, you're Omega dead. Elliot can res you, so it's not that big a deal. You're not even buffed up.
Now, you're done.
Are you okay? It's my turn.
I'm honestly, like, really surprised I didn't kill him. Basically useless to Recuria here, as much as that. I don't really know what to do. I mean, I guess we Recuria. It feels, well, heat up, is that? No, it's stat down.
Try this.
Your turn. My turn. Didn't see that coming. My turn.
Yeah, we got some good luck there. Why does nobody know LaForte?
And done. Now, you're mine!
Right. Arcus
My
activate.
turn. Marcus,
Try
activate.
this.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You have accomplished maybe doing something with your life?
You didn't see that coming. My turn.
What the... What? Sarah, what the fuck? What is your problem, lady?
Right.
What? Why are you trolling me?
Arcus activate.
Let's move.
Could you stop trolling me? Please? Tis all I ask?
I'll back you up. Try this.
Your turn. My turn.
Instant cast. Very nice. Very cool.
Here I come.
It's my turn.
Tell you, one of these days I'm gonna get the buff strength and you'll all be sorry.
Arcus
My
activate.
turn.
Damn it, Sarah.
All right, let's
Yeah,
do this.
You didn't see that? No! You're done. No, you don't.
So wait, why did she move then?
My turn.
Because that didn't move her that time. I'm losing my mind.
Try this.
No, you don't. Your turn.
My turn.
The your turn, my turn there was kind of funny.
There.
I'll handle it.
Okay, I think you're dead. You're not dead. You're close. Actually, maybe you're dead.
1, 2, and done.
You're dead. You gotta be dead. You're definitely not dead. You're dead after this turn.
Too slow.
Honestly, that's definitely my favorite of the 3 fights, or the 4 monster fights, because he had no heal. Like, yeah, he was a little annoying with, like, how fast he
it's
acts,
safe for now.
but I vastly prefer that over... I get to heal for essentially 100% of my max HP over the course of the fight.
I did it.
I feel stronger than ever.
That's actually probably one of the best fights we've had in a while.
Done. I've got this.
Okay, yeah, take me... Well, let's go up to the mine, since we're already almost here.
Please, take care around that one.
Yeah.
How does it focus on mine when the Alliance and the Imperial Army are about to duke it out for the capital? This battle concerns where the class system gets way stricter and abolished entirely. I mean, I can't just imagine the latter would ever happen, but it never hurts to dream, does it? I can't really focus on my work today. Who could blame me, though? I mean, today could very well be a turning point in this nation's history. I mean, the class system, I mean, you know. It'd just be like, you know, a different kind. Basically. There's a lot of guys here worried about how the battle over in the capital will impact their families. I talked to the chief about it, and we're going to adjust everyone's shifts so anyone who wants to can leave early. The man for metal isn't as high these days anyway. This shouldn't have too much of an impact. You be careful out there too, you hear? None of us want to hear you. Well, none of us want any of you to get hurt. Hard to believe the army might be about to take back Heimdall. Chairman told me this was coming, so I'm not too shaken up or anything. I am worried about you kids, though. You're the kind of kids who will charge head first in the danger to help people no matter your odds of success. Which is why I know it's useless to try and stop you, but, just take care, okay? I just thought it was some big fight taking place over in Heimdall. Not really sure what it's about, but I'm worried about my wife and son back in town. Maybe if I get to all my work done quickly, I can get back and make sure they're okay. It sounds as if this upcoming battle is going to be the toughest one since the war began. Makes me wonder for my family back home. They must be so afraid with all this going on. My heart's just not in it with my work today. 1, 2, 1, 2! War, no one's gonna stop me from focusing on my work. Nothing good comes from worrying. I just gotta keep being focused on the work right in front of me. Nothing to worry about. I'm sure the chief's busy thinking about what to do if worse comes to worse. I'll follow the chief to the bitter end, or my name isn't Minor Dick. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gotta get some work done. I mean, you knew the Minor Dick joke was coming somehow. I just had to figure out a way to fit it in. Wait, there is someone. The secret NPC. The Lord of Ouroboros. Hello, sir. Everyone's talking about the battle for Heimdall right now. Peace seems so far away. We should just focus on our work without having to worry about all this war stuff. We just got Trista?
Where do you want to go?
And that's it? Just Trista? We got Trista, we got magic training, and we got Chronicle. We're 12 away.
Well done!
That's everything. Keep up the good work. That's fine. I didn't want to get max rank anyway. I'm not mad or nothing.
Where do you want to go?
I just think it's funny that... What am I doing? Yeah, Trista.
Full speed ahead!
Fourth Armored Division forces are deploying beyond this point. It's only a matter of time before the battle begins. As for myself, I will be providing support and ensuring that the townsfolk stay away from the highway. I wish you the best of luck with your part of the operation. Together we can win this war. I'm sure of it. Can I go this way? I mean, I assume no, but I'll try. Come on, Reen. Just go up in there. Bust some skulls. It's you guys! Oh, you have the best time, and you're here to do an interview with us, right? Tell me, kids, how do you feel about the battle today? Wait, can we do this live? Let's ease down a little, Michael. It's great to see you again, but I don't think any of us are here for an interview. Right, sorry, I kind of got carried away there. Thinkers are planning on broadcasting today's battle live, so I'm just a tad bit tense right now. President just sent out the guy who'll be doing the broadcasting. Oh, I've heard. Are you sure you're going to be okay doing all this? This is shaping up to be the war's most dangerous battle to date. I just hope the crew out there won't be hurt. Think I'll know about that? We made them sign waivers and everything, dude. If they die, their money's forfeit. They'll be fine. I told them to get out of there if things start getting ugly. We want our listeners to know that the battle's happening and just what it means to this nation. Under the Alliance's broadcast restrictions, we are forced to distort the truth night after night. But that's got a lot of people thinking the Alliance is in the right. That's our fault, and we gotta fix all that. This is our chance to use our powers for good, to try and make people realize the truth that we've been covering up. Who knows, today's broadcast might even be able to turn the tide of this war. So we've got to do this, if nothing else, than to atone for our lying to our listeners for all this time. You really put a lot of thought into this, Michael. Well, you kids can't be the only ones out there risking their necks, right? We gotta put in some work too. Gonna make this broadcast a success if it kills me, so you damn well better do the same with that operation of yours. You bet we will. I'm guessing the guys that sent out are almost in Heimdall by now. This whole thing still got me nervous, so this could really be our chance to really change this war. So damn, I'm gonna make this a success. You better go out there and put your all into what you've got to do too. The director's planning to broadcast that big battle live from Heimdall, completely unedited. Does he have the Army's permission for this? Of course he doesn't. I warned him that we could lose our broadcasting license for this, but he doesn't care. Oh well, that's the gamble of the century. Might as well take it. You know, honestly, what we should do is we should do magic training before we do Magic Night, just in case the master course we get from it is like amazing. There's still some time before noon, but I think it's time I start evacuating. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Once it's at stake today, you really can't be too cautious. That goes for you too. Please try not to do anything too rash. What I might do is I might record like the first couple minutes, like I might, because I don't have time to record a full another video after this. But I might just start the video, do magic training, pause it, see if the Master Quartz is any good, and if I want to try and use it for the Magic Knight fight. Yeah, we might do that. Because I don't think we're going to be able to fit it in this video, because I do need to... We'll definitely want to just have double overdrive to get through it relatively easily. I plan on evacuating the church personally. I'm sure I'll be safe there no matter what happens at Heimdall, but I hope the goddess watches over both of us. I hope we'll be able to talk to each other again soon. As do I! Who are you again? Norton, it's good to see you. I headed this way a moment I heard a whisper of a rumor that Trista had been liberated. Man, I wish I could have seen that. I did manage to get some photographs of the 4th Division passing by earlier. That's better than nothing. When the big battle does roll around, I'll be out in the front lines trying to get some good pictures. So this might be the last time I ever get to wish you guys good luck. Hopefully Adios is happy with all of you. Yeah, right back at ya. You need anything from us? We won't be up much longer, but if we can help you, please let me know. I can't provide you with all that much support, but I'm happy to do what little I can. You sell anything new? These do give more speed. You get 2 more speed. You lose 10 movement, though. And the speed's basically the same for all the other characters. It is a pretty big defense increase. They're not... I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like defense doesn't do anything. I'd have to, like, actually test it and see if it maybe works a bit better since, like, the numbers are higher. I don't know. But I just remember in the first game, Milliam had, like, literally 30% more defense than Reen. Yet she took, like, maybe a couple hundred, like, less damage. Like, less than 10%. It was, like, a 5% difference in, like, resistance. What, you want something? Well, unless you want to get set inside, you better get out. I'm about to close for the day. The Alliance ain't fooling around today. It's gonna get real messy real fast. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, something big went down on the Western Front last night from the sounds of things. Things are happening, alright. You gotta watch... You're gonna want to watch your backs. Something big happened in the Western Front, eh? Let the people here know they might have to flee the town if it comes down to it, but no matter what happens, we'll get by. And you better, too. You're not strong enough to get involved in the real war, but you can do your part, alright? Shut up. What the fuck do you mean you're not strong enough to get involved in the real war? Like, no, seriously, what the fuck does that mean? Like you really trying to argue that, like, your average soldier is stronger than the class? Like, come on, dude. Get over yourself. Like, I mean, you can maybe make an argument that they're, like, not, most of them at least, aren't mentally ready to, like, you know, kill someone in combat. Which I think is fairly true, right? Like, even the situation with V, like, mentally messed up Reen, and that wasn't even, like, you know, that was a different kind of... I mean, you could argue that Reen is partially responsible for his death, but it's not quite the same. But, I mean, you have, like, Fee, who probably killed a lot of people, you have to assume, right? Just via the process of being a Jaeger, at least a few. Even if, you know, depending on what jobs they did, right? Like, even if they didn't purposely go out of their way to, like, try and murder people, it's just gonna happen. Our family's gonna take shelter in the church. The battle will be pretty far from town, but we'll still be able to hear it raging. I'd rather have my family in the safest, most reassuring place possible. Okay, you're all changed now. You haven't forgotten anything, have you? Nuh-uh. You should make sure that you're all fully prepared too, promise? We'll be very upset if anything were to happen to our dearest neighbors. We've taken shelter at the church before, so it should all be okay. I'm still kind of scared, though. I heard the people say this is going to be an even bigger battle than usual. You kids should be careful, too. I know you're helping the military, but you're still just students. When you all come back safe and sound, you can tell us all about it. Anybody in the dormitory? We'll be back here soon. For sure. I went in there. I didn't go in here. Oh, is that all? It's still outside, isn't it? No, what are we gonna do if it gets damaged in the battle? Dad, the battle won't start for a while, and it's in Heimdall. We've got tons of time to bring everything in. Every time anything happens remotely close to us, he starts freaking out like this. I can't really blame him after seeing all those tanks go by. Got me a little scared too. Academy just told us we won't need to be, we'll need to be really on guard for the battle happening in Heimdall. We're gonna flee Trista if things start getting too hairy. So don't you worry about us. We can take care of ourselves. Just go and do whatever it is you gotta do, right? Also, buy something, will you? Probably should want to buy a few more of these. We'll want at least one per character. Maybe two. I think hopefully we can get away with just one. I'm helping Dad close the shop, so if there's something you want to buy, hurry up and do it, okay? I hope Tizzle's gonna be okay. She can be pretty clumsy sometimes, so I'm kind of worried about her. Well, I guess we better go check on her in a bit, huh? Because honestly, in a way, speed might be its own survivability. Assuming, I mean, that art has to be able to be impeded, right? If it can't be, then we would have to roll double proxy puppets. But otherwise, I think it's probably better to like prioritize like speed plus one proxy puppet, just to have some safety net. Because being able to impede is kind of its own survivability in and of itself. The merchants of Trista have agreed that we all need to close up shop for the battle begins. So that's what we're gonna do. Don't you worry about us though, we'll be just fine. You've saved everyone here in Trista, so go out and do the same for the people of the capital. I'm helping Dad close the shop, so if there's something you want to buy, hurry up and do it, okay? I hope Tizzle's gonna be okay. She can be pretty clumsy sometimes, so I'm kinda worried about her. Guess I better go check on her a bit, huh? Can I talk to you? Flowers endure the coldest winters to bloom even more beautifully in the spring. The longer it takes, the more beautiful the flowers eventually become when they finally bloom too. So you have finally come back to us safe. We wouldn't want you to miss them. I come to the church whenever there's a battle nearby. It's just safer that way. It helps that Mitch always lets us know in advance when one's brewing too. I really don't know where he gets all of his information from, but I can't imagine where we'd be without him. Oh, adios. Please protect the people of Trista, and please give your blessing to the children of Thors as they go out and face the great danger that awaits them. Whenever a battle starts brewing, I come here to pray. I feel so much calmer than I would at home, just by virtue of feeling that much closer to the goddess. We will always be here whenever the people of this town need our aid, no matter what happens, so let us all pray to the goddess that she might heal the sadness of this world. Oh, what you want, dude? The battle in Heimdall is scheduled to begin soon, is it not? Scheduled to begin. It's just kind of funny. Hope he doesn't wind up in the middle of it. Something wrong, Father? Oh, hello. I hate to put anything more on your young shoulders. Would you be able to lend me your aid? I don't mean to press you, of course. I imagine your mind is already occupied with more pressing matters. Sure, we're free until noon, for obvious reasons, so what do you need? Thank you so much. Noon? Sir, it's 8 p.m. My request concerns a fellow clergyman, a traveling priest who visited this morning, actually. Priest travel? Green. Some of them, they're sent to places without churches to fulfill various religious duties there. That's right, ever since the war began, the church began dispatching even more of them across Erebonia. So they're to support people in need, and traveling priests can do so in areas those like myself cannot. This priest, however, only made the briefest of stops here, saying he wanted to learn more about the state of the country. He left already? I can see why you're worried, especially with the Battle of Heimdall just hours away. The fact that he was an elderly gentleman only serves to compound my concern too. If you could, would you mind checking to see whether or not he arrived safely at his destination? I think we can do that. It'd be nearly impossible of doing time if we had to use the trains, but it should be doable with the courageous. Guess this job was made for us. Here, let's see if we can get any updates on this old man's safety. Now that's settled. Where exactly did he go? He was bound for the church in Celtic. He sounded very upset about what had happened there. I can only imagine he wanted to see the damage for himself. Understood. Alright, gang. Next stop, Celtic. Thank you for doing this for me. I very much appreciate it. Ooh, can this quest give me 8 AP? Seems unlikely, but what if it did? I'm starting to worry about that traveling priest who stopped by earlier. I tried to stop him from traveling to Celtic, but he insisted he would be fine. What if his confidence was misplaced, though? I hope that all my fretting is for nothing. I don't know if I'll be able to relax until I know he arrives safely. I wouldn't mind finding that out for me. If you wouldn't mind finding that out for me, I would be incredibly grateful. I hear you have quite the ordeal ahead of you today. All I can do is wish you luck, but know that I'll be waiting here for your return. Please come back safe, everyone. So now I'm like, okay, if we have that to do, plus magic training, I'm trying to think if we have enough side activities to fill another video before the Magic Knight fight. Because really, I would like to start the Magic Knight fight, like, you know, like devote basically the full episode to it. I mean, there's still fishing I need to do as well, but that will happen, but that's not really an on-screen activity. Has Enid gone out again? What has she gotten herself into lately? I have to go and drag her back inside before the battle begins, at least. Dad, have you seen Annie anywhere? She was near the front door earlier. I know it. What is she doing out there? I don't think we saw her. We're preparing for the possibility that we'll have to evacuate. It's just a precaution, of course. There's no need to worry about the people of Trista, though. We've done this before, and we stick together when times are tough. There's also the Imperial Chronicle to read. That's like 5 or 6. Where's the wife? Honestly, I think we might go ahead and stop then, because I feel like we have enough. Oh, she's fishing, dude!
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
I've started copying Kenny to see if I can catch fish too. I only caught little ones so far, but it's really fun. I'll have to show him what I've caught when he comes back.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
You know what? I think we will do that. I think we'll stop here. We'll finish talking to everybody in Thor's, and I guess, well, let's talk to Lady real quick just to make sure we've done everything in Trista Main. Alright, you have quite the ordeal ahead of you today. All I can do is wish you luck, but know that I'll be waiting here for your return. Please come back safe, everyone. We'll stop here. Finish up all our remaining side stuff, pretty much, in the next video. Then Magic Knight. I think that seems the best way to split our time. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.